Folks. Welcome to the end of the year Tiger Sports Show, our kind of end of the year roundup. I'm Greg Mays, your host. There's my co-host and little brother, Tren Mays. He's kind of here with me today, which I think you'll understand a little bit as we go on. All right. A show at the end of the year is supposed to celebrate all the things that went on this year, and we've had some good things. We've had some good things in Tigerland. A softball team that put together a good enough regular season to qualify for state as a wild card. Girls cross country coming through at districts and qualifying for the state meet as a team. Boys wrestling finishing in the top 10 of the state. And then, some individual medalists through the years. We got some people headed down, especially on the girls' side, to track with a chance to medal. And we got golf and tennis still going. So, good things happening in Tigerland. But, I don't think it's any secret that this hasn't been the best year ever. And you know me, I love the history. And so I know things go up and down. But I didn't think the end of this year could go by and head into next year without me saying something. And honestly, that's why Tren is here only in spirit, because that guy, he's a Tiger fan, and he's with you. He's with you all the time. I am too. But I feel like it's time for a little tough love, maybe, as we have some juniors and seniors coming back next year. We need to get after it. We need to get after it as Tigers and have a better year. And freshmen and sophomores coming, you need to grab an oar and start rowing, because we got to get things going. So without further ado, the biggest thing I'm here to do today is I'm here to declare this Tiger Summer. I got my hard hat because it's time to go to work. It's Tiger Summer. You guys, especially juniors and seniors, you know that the work we do now is what makes a difference down the line. And your coaches are all in on giving you opportunities. So I'm going to be repeating a lot of stuff, but I just feel like after a year like this, it needs to be said. So the number one thing we need to do in Tiger Summer, we need to show up. Okay. We need to show up. I expect to come up to this school when the weight room's going on and see people. I expect to see overflow. I expect to see track and cross country people out getting miles in. I expect to see athletes getting in vans to go to activities, because I know your coaches are lining up a lot of opportunities for you this summer. Okay. And I know about summer. Believe me, guys, I'm all about summertime. Okay. I know you got jobs and you got friends and you want to have fun. Let me tell you this. Every great athlete who's ever played at Hastings High had a job in the summer, had friends in the summer, and wanted to have fun in the summer. And they found a way to get the work done at the same time. And you can do it. You can do it. That's just the truth. Claiming anything else is making excuses. You got to show up, and we got to show up, and you got to get your teammates and your friends there, and we got to show up as Tigers and get the work done. All right, so that's number one, show up. Number two, I need you to show out. And by show out, I mean your coaches are going to put everything in front of you they can. They're going to. They're going to give you all kinds of opportunities. They're going to open the gym. They're going to open the weight room. They're going to be, they're going to be out on the field. They're going to be out. I know them, and I know how much they want you to do well, okay? But you got to do more. You got to do more than just the bare minimum, your coaches. You can't just be in the weight room. You got to be getting work done. You got to be getting work done in there. You got to be doing things that are hard. When we've had great years around here, and Tren knows, look at the expression on his face. He knows. When we've had great years, I see runners out on the street at a time I know their coaches didn't send them out there. I see tennis players playing in the evening when it's not coaches' organized league. I see 3-on-3 and 4-on-4 soccer matches going on over on the pitch. I see quarterbacks and receivers out throwing without a coach anywhere near. I wander into the school and I hear the bounce of one basketball because there's some dude or some girl in there working on his shot, more than coach ever suggested. You got to show out. You got to do those extra things. You want to be better than we were this year? And I assume you do. You want to be better? Then you got to go do the work. Number two, show out. Number 3, and this one may make people some grumpy a little bit. That's why Tren's not here. He doesn't need you grumpy at him. I'll take the grumpy. We got to show support. We got to show support for each other. And here's the truth of it, guys. I don't know what you think of this new conference we're in. Yeah, hey, they got money and they got advantages and yada, yada, yada. Guys, we have just as many athletes. We do. But I'll tell you one thing that's happening at those schools is their best athletes are out for more than just their best sport. They're supporting their teammates by being out for other things. Because I got to tell you, whatever your number one sport is, I don't know who I'm talking to here. Whatever your number one sport is, you look around at your teammates. Some of them are supporting you in that number one sport, the one that matters to you, the one that is really your big dream. Maybe you think it's going to get you to college. I don't know what you think it's going to do for you, but it's your thing. But you got some teammates who are making that happen. It ain't their number one sport. They got other things going on. So when their number one sport's going on, where are you? Where are you? And I know what the college coaches are saying. They're saying they want you out for other things. If they're worth their salt at all, okay? They're saying that, okay? You need to be out using different muscles through different seasons. Do you still need to be working on your number one? Yes, you do. It can be done. Our best athletes have done it for not years, for decades, nigh on centuries. Get out for things. Show support by being out for multiple sports, because that's what the schools that you think have all kinds of advantages over us, that's what their kids are doing. That's not money. That doesn't have anything to do with money and being in the suburbs. Show support. Number four, we got to be chasing dreams. We got to be thinking big. We got to be thinking big. What do you want to win? What do you want to win? You got to be thinking about it right now. Right now. Were you disappointed last fall, last winter, this spring because you didn't win something you wanted to win? I want you thinking about that all summer. And I want you thinking about it every time you're thinking, oh, maybe I'll stay home and play my video game instead of going to the weight room. Maybe I'll, go to the beach with my friends instead of going running. Maybe I'll, go drive in my car instead of going to shoot a little bit extra. To chase your dreams, you got to be thinking about them all the time. So make sure you're thinking and make sure you got big ones. Don't set them low, okay? We got to get after things. If we can compete in this conference, we can compete in the state, and we can compete in this conference if you guys get after it. All right. Show up, show out, show support, and chase your dreams. It's Tiger Summer. Get to work. Tren, you want the last word? I think Tren would say, go Tigers.